Hey guys, this is a quick Gears of War video, and so this is a quick video about how to finish this holiday event fast, the 100 waves, but it's also a very good way to, whatchamacallit, level up your characters. So if you know a friend, or if you want to level up Baird yourself, because the key thing is you have to have Baird, okay? And I'm going to show you a method to just do this 100% AFK pretty much. Like, pretty much everyone can AFK. The bear just has to do a little bit of things. Once you have 5 barricades up, this is 100% AFK. And this is just really fast XP, really zero effort. And I'll explain things once we enter the game. With like, skill cards and everything. I'm just gonna wait for this game to load. Well, I could show you, alright? Well, no. Because you don't have to do anything. Just we'll wait for this game to load. I told my team, see, well, I can't show the chat, but pretty much when you go into lobby and as Baird, just tell your team that just to give all the money to you because they don't need to do anything. They literally do not have to do anything. This is on master difficulty. It's for the most XP. Cards is really whatever because I mean you don't get you only get 4 cards. You don't get 5 cards or anything like that for completing it. It's only 4, 5 for each wave. I mean 1 for each 5. 1 for every 5 waves. So we're gonna go into this hut. Okay. This doesn't really matter where you put this honestly, but I'll just put it here. And everyone needs to donate. And I like putting it right here. This is the first barricade we're gonna put. The reason we don't put it here is because sometimes the Juvies just walk right over and you can potentially lose the wave because of that. But we're going to be focusing on getting tier 3 bears. Tier 2 kills Juvies most of the time. But Sires and the drop shotters, boomers, and DR1s will not die to it. It's not that big of an issue because the hardest part of this is wave 5 and sometimes wave 10. As long as you have a DPS class, like this guy shouldn't also be right there. But as long as you have a DPS class to kill the boomers if they come in, or I mean you can have cards yourself that deal decent damage. But pretty much the fence is going to constantly just regen HP, and they can't really do anything about it. And it's going to constantly deal a 300 bleed to it. Like this guy doesn't need to be stressing about it, but as the wave goes on, you're going to really see the power of this. Next wave, I'm going to show you my skill cards as in right now. Like, as soon as I put this fence down. Actually, no, I probably just do it right now. So, let me show you. Oh my goodness, guys. Can you come through? Yeah, this is very bootleg. We're going to vote to skip the wave first. So, the whole strategy here is the first barricade you want to put is this one right here. Obviously, upgraded tier 3. And, again, the only hard part is the drop shot / boomers. And that's why you need to be taking cover. Don't peek through the window or they'll shoot through the window and they'll get you down. You need to put, again, the barricades here, 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 and here. And this just prevents the boom shotters from coming in, okay? And chances are that you won't, like, because you can't have tier 3 fences and everything. So it can be sort of RNG. Like, let's go see what's going on. We're fine. So chances are, like, let's say all 3 of these are tier 3, you only have to worry about these. These will be tier 2, and everything will die except the boom shotters, and it'll come in like this, okay? So, you as Baird can actually kill them if you have good cards. And, so the cards that we're using, the most important ones, is Precision Repairs. Precision kills heal all defenses for 1500 HP. The most important part about this is you have to be building your M-bar. I believe you can wear other weapons, but you might as well use the M-bar just because it's a DB weapon, and you will be using a DB damage boost card just because there's nothing really else to take. This other most important card is Bloody Support. Precision damage causes 23% bleed damage when reinforced DR1 is ready. So never use your ultimate, or it's your card doesn't do anything. But for some reason, right now, this bleed applies to every tick of damage, like such as fences. So fences will constantly bleed for 300 tick damage, and same thing with whatchamacallit, like turrets and sentries and shock sentries and yeah, turrets. So, but so all you need to do is build these fences, and you'll be fine. And you could build a sentry for the boss on wave 10 if it's a flock, or I believe you can get the stump. But yeah, if it's wardens, they'll die to the tier 3 gate easily. Always be sure to upgrade this to tier 3. That's the most important thing. And so going on with more skill cards, this doesn't matter. This is just in case you have to build a sentry if your team's not doing DPS. Um, oh guys, we have some. Yeah, so that's the thing. This wave is Sire, so they can actually get through, but that's fine. They're dead. We're fine. If you want 100% AFK this, just upgrade this to tier 3. That was sort of my bad. But we're fine. My team is actually playing a little bit, so that's fine. Based off this, though, our team doesn't have any DPS classes, so that's a bit of an issue. So we just have to hope we dodge the flock, because if we get the flock, things go bad pretty fast, guys. Although it doesn't go bad. This just takes a while. It's not hard or anything. So we're looking pretty good. Next wave is the hardest wave in this entire thing. Okay. And I'm just gonna show this up to wave 5. Wave 10. If you get a flak, guys, just you won't die. Just wait till everything dies and then just focus fire and it'll die. But if you have a Kate or something or a JD, it'll easily die. Okay. Um, again, this card doesn't matter. I mean, it sort of matters, but not really. This is a dead card though. There's nothing else really to take. You could take melee damage or distance, but I mean, you shouldn't really be getting hit anyway. The big card that actually helps a bit with if you don't have anyone on your team is the experimental weapons. 50% increased damage on 2 wounded enemies. So, bosses. It just helps kill the bosses, and on wave 5, the big scions. And an important thing to note is don't use this card. This card is probably the worst card I've ever seen. This thing makes your DR1, it doesn't have a shotgun, it has a tri-shot. It deals 20 bleed damage, and that's terrible. The only synergy I see with this is if you have a Kate with her gold card. And, but that's just very hard to use, so it's a dead card in my opinion until maybe the future. I just think it's probably, like, not even working correctly, honestly. I'm not sure what's taking so long. Like, sometimes this stuff happens, like, because people are shooting at them. Like, if the AI is shooting at them, this stuff happens where they all just get stuck. Again, don't. I'm switching to my overkill to 6k because I don't want to run out of M-bar ammo. I will take both crates. That's the thing. Is if someone leaves, it takes a while because the AI is killing them. The purple is essentially what to do after. This is very extra, only do if you want to do speed. So, say you have this base set up, you can start moving, or pretty much build 1, 2, 3. Like, this is 3 fences over here. Oops, guys. This is 3 fences right here. So, you're going to put those fences down, and then you can move, well, you probably don't want to. You might just put 3 fences and put 2 fences, and then at that point, you can. I would probably keep that. You can move this fence over here, over here, over here, and it's just for speed kills. It's really extra. You can experiment with it. It's just a spawn kill them. So hopefully you guys learn a lot, and hopefully this wave goes fine. Looks like Jack needs to get money. Yeah, he's getting money. So I'm actually doing this a bit different. So essentially, what I'm doing is a bit of a different method than I'm even said. Well, I shouldn't have bought this beer. Well, no, that's fine. So the only thing we have to worry about is because anything will die over there. Anything will die over there. We have to worry about this side, and over there, and we should be relatively fine. This is the hardest way just because of boom shotters and drop shotters. Just keep your head down. Don't peek out of the window. Yep, there's one. He'll die. He can't get through. So he's just dead. So this is the one we have to worry about. Oh, if you get ice ions, that's even better because that means you have zero threat of dying. You can get ice ions, drop shotters, or boom shotters, and ice ions the best RNG because then everything I said doesn't matter. You can just put this here and you're fine. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video guide, guys. Okay? Bye bye. Hope you get some nice levels.